Here's a look at the stories making news at this hour. I'm Erin Kennedy. China has retaliated against U.S. tariffs by placing tariffs on their own on American goods, including soybeans, planes, and cars. Weijia Jiang has that story.
The markets plunged as soon as they opened amid fears the U.S. and China are heading into a trade war. China announced overnight it is putting a 25% tariff on 106 U.S.-made products, including soybeans, beef, cars, and some aircraft. It's a direct response to the tariffs the U.S. put on about 1,300 Chinese products.
The response here is also quite proportionate to the $50 billion that we announced last night.
The Trump administration pointed out the U.S. already has a $500 billion deficit with China.
When you're $500 billion down, this isn't a war you can lose if it gets to be a war.
And President Trump tweeted this morning, "We are not in a trade war with China. That war was lost many years ago by the foolish or incompetent people who represented the U.S."
The U.S. and Chinese tariffs will not take effect immediately. China says if and when it begins imposing the penalties depends on the outcome of negotiations between the two countries.
We want it to be resolved fairly quickly. We don't want to lose our #1 customer.
China is America's largest soybean export market.
We have to export. We can't eat anymore here in the United States. Agriculture survives based on exports, and if we lose that opportunity, it's going to be a deep problem for agriculture and rural communities.
The soybean harvest is still about 6 months away. Weijia Jiang, CBS 2 News.
And now here's meteorologist Megan Glaros with your forecast.
Hey there, everybody. Still feeling pretty winter-like out there across Chicagoland. We did have some snow this morning. It wasn't particularly heavy, but just even seeing snow this time of the year is hard. 36 the high, plus chilly winds. Not an easy day out there. Feeling very winter-like. At least the precip is gone, but it is still definitely chilly. On your Thursday, Sox home opener, 39 degrees. Rain, snow mix during the game possibly. So that's something we're keeping an eye on for tomorrow. Moving into Friday, 35 degrees and gusty winds, and it looks like we're going to stay in the 30s through the weekend. In case you're wondering, we should be in the 50s by this time of the year into April, but yeah, I don't see that in the 7-day at all for the next 7 days. Have a good one, guys.